Hello, welcome to this film review for Dirty God. I went into this film knowing literally nothing about it. I basically looked it up on the BFI website and it looks interesting, so I watched it. And it starts off with an extreme close-up of burnt skin, and then you quickly realise what the film is about. It's about this young lady called Jade who suffered an acid attack, and she's basically trying to rebuild her life and the aftermath of all of it. Jade is played by an actress called Vicky Knight. This is the only proper feature she's ever done at the point of recording this, and she actually suffered with fire burns as a child, so she knows what it's like to have burns and scars in her real life, and so she portrayed that really well. Her acting was amazing. Basically, if you watch this and you don't feel some kind of emotional reaction to what's going on, you're basically dead inside. It's, you know, you can't watch it without feeling something. It's really, really good. It's well done. It's cleverly done. It's quite a slow-paced film, but that's fine. I mean, it was just over an hour and a half. It did feel a lot longer while watching it, but that's okay because it's kind of the feeling they were trying to get from this came through quite a lot. Like they'd show like a little bit from one day and then the next day and then the next day, and it's basically just trying to show how she's coming back into normal life and how she's feeling, and the way they're using that is by showing the progression of time. I think it worked really well. The camera focuses on Jade's character a lot. She is like definitely the star of this film. She's in pretty much every single scene, and sometimes she's the only person in the scene. And the way, for someone who's actually a non-actress, she actually portrayed and actually communicated her feelings and emotions and what she was thinking through the camera very well. It's very impressive. I really, really recommend people watch this film. I say it is quite a slow film. It's not like a happy film. There are some happy moments in it, but generally it is quite a downbeat film. It's quite a somber film. I won't spoil it by saying how it ends, but it, you know, there are a few moments in it where you think, oh, I know what's going to happen, and sometimes I was right, sometimes I was wrong. I mean, I don't like predictable films. I say that in pretty much all my film reviews, and a few times I thought the film was going in one direction and it did go in a different direction, which was nice. I liked that. Yeah, it's just generally all round a good film. It was well directed, well acted. The tone of it matched the emotions, because I say she wasn't as particularly happy in the film, and the tone of the film reflects that, so you kind of, the tone of the film kind of shows how she's feeling. And yeah, I really liked it. There were one or two sexually explicit scenes which I wasn't expecting, but so I went into the film not knowing anything about it. But it's not like too much, but just so you know, it's not really for kids, just for these like couple of scenes. But yeah, I really, really liked it, and I think Vicky Knight did a really good job, but she probably managed to do such a good job because obviously she went through, you know, something like that herself. She was a burn victim, although that was from a fire, and her character had an acid attack, so it's a little bit different. But yeah, I thought all the characters were done well. I can't really praise it enough. I don't know if it'll be for everyone. I mean, just looking briefly, I'm just looking down at my laptop, so my eyes keep going down. I can see that IMDb is only rating it 6.5 out of 10, whereas Rotten Tomatoes is rating it 97%. So take what you will from that. Online scores rarely mean anything anyway. I liked it personally. You may not, but you may enjoy it. Enjoy may not be necessarily the right word, because it's not an overly enjoyable film. It's not a comedy by any means, but it is a good film. It basically, someone had a story to say. Who was it directed by? So it was written and directed by Sasha Pollock, along with Susie Farrell, I think that says, and basically it's the kind of film where they had a story to say, and they wanted to say it. They weren't going for the big box office budget or anything. That it's, some films are just interested in making money. Some films are interested in telling a story. This one was interested in telling a story. It's definitely well worth a watch if you're into that kind of film. If you're into like something a bit different, I highly recommend it. It's really good. Right, that's it for this film review, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.